Chris, the young lads in the film are massive Stone Roses fans, aren't they? They're trying to get to this big gig at Spike Island in the film. What is it you think that make the Stone Roses so special, and why did that period stand out in musical history?
It's a weird one because, I mean, obviously I was 15 in 1990 and the boys in the film are all sort of different versions of me in a way. But the first Stone Roses album, it's just really special. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's the most perfect 12 inches of vinyl ever produced, and I think every note on it, every lyric, is perfect. And it's an album that is just sort of, I don't know. There are certain albums that are special, and that's one of them. It's the only album I can honestly say I've listened to in its entirety about 4 times a week ever since it came out. Manchester in 1990 was pretty much the coolest place you could possibly be, and to be like a teenager at that point, and be sort of, running around the city centre listening to that music and sort of being part of that scene in a way was it was special, and it was kind of, I remember going to France with school in like flares and the sun out and paint splattered all over me, and kids from London going, "Oh, I can't believe you're from Manchester." I mean, it was just I think the thing about Manchester is it's always been a place which has been just have a refusal to have a bad time. Do you know what I mean? And it's like 1990 was kind of, it's Thatcher's Britain, recession, all that, poll tax riots, Strangeways Riots, mass unemployment, but in Manchester people were just having a good time anyway. Do you know what I mean? And I think the Stone Roses sort of embodied the more. It's kind of, the music isn't. I mean, the music is, in a way, it's shimmery, jangly pop music, which is just beautiful. But it's also the attitude behind it. It's pure punk, and I think that's something special to Manchester.
And you mentioned vinyl there as well. Do you think there's something different? And what is it, if there is, about that vinyl music experience as opposed to the kind of digital world that we live in today?
It was always buying an album, but you used to get it home and you'd have a big 12-inch thing there and a big 12-inch piece of plastic, and just taking it out of the sleeve and putting it on a record player, putting the needle on it, it's so different to just downloading something on your computer, and it's something you can collect and have and hold. You know what I mean? And it's kind of in the iPod age, you don't have that. Do you know what I mean? Or don't even buy CDs anymore.